Hey YouTubers, welcome back. This is our 12 by 20 by 8 foot tall garage in a box that you can buy at Canadian Tire. It's made by Shelter Logic. These things aren't very difficult to put up. It took my wife and I 2 days and trying to translate Chinese. No, seriously, their instructions are not the best. But she's getting solid, and it's already been up for over a year now. It's already seen its first winter. Survived it very well. Just have to clean off the roof once in a while when you get some snow. No big deal. You adjust your peaks every so often up in top, and this garage will take a good windstorm beating. It takes the snow without a problem. Being that it's the type of material that it is, it breaks the wind quite well. So like right in here right now, I mean, it's nice and warm in here, but it's not too warm. But it's almost like a sauna when it gets really hot outside, so it can get warm in here. In the winter, it's actually not too bad either. We've been doing some work on cars over the winter, and so we just bring them in, throw a couple little 1500 watt heaters up, you know, go sit down for a couple hours, let the garage come up to temp, and it gets about maybe 10-12 degrees in here, even if it's, you know, minus 10 outside. So it's really not a bad machine. You pack the snow around the sides. We actually packed them about a little over a foot up the side of the walls, and it seals off all the wind in the winter. So it's really good insulator that way. And at times you can actually leave light snow on the top, helps insulate a little bit, but for the most part we keep the roof as clean as possible, and we haven't had any bending going on. Everything's staying secure, which is really good, you know, because that was something we were worried about, is how well it would take the weight. But I'll give you an outside tour. Now these are zippered doors, which is another reason why you need to adjust that peak up top once in a while, but you also got to adjust your tension. And make sure that when you line up your left side to your right side, that they are even to give you enough proper natural slack in the door, so that even in the winter you can undo and do up those zippers without any trouble. And we learned a little bit about that over the winter and how to make some little adjustments. Even though things were frozen, we actually had to adjust the door because the frame had already popped out about 2 inches. So, and that does make a difference. What I've done for a little bit of improvement is my T-bar cord holders for holding power cords. I jammed one right into the side here. I made a couple stakes along the outside here, and I did the same for the other side. Now I'm not using that cord holder anymore because I redid my routing of my cable for my wire, for my electrical, and it now comes out this side. So my T-bar is here, which is right up against that 2x4. So I did it with this middle bar that I have here. This is my wooden one that goes across as a closer. It helps keep the drafts out and the snow out, and it actually does a really good job. I'm actually going to make it a little bit taller. I've got this so that I got easy access to everything, even for doing adjustments in the winter. I can easily get at the adjusters for that. And then we have our precise measurement, which is actually the length of this 2x4 within ½ an inch, which is more than acceptable. So now that I've got these T-bars wedged here, when the wind kicks, it's not going to spread the frame apart anymore on me. And I've got the extra stakes along the side too, which is also going to help keep things secured and much the way it should be. And you know, as you can see, when you build one of these things, you got some good tension across there, so you don't want too much slack in this cover top, because your slack is what's going to destroy your shed. If you have too much of it, it's going to be a problem, but if you have too little, you're definitely asking for problems. This side I have just a little bit of slack on that edge there, and just a hairball behind it. And it seems to be really good, because as the ground moves and stuff, it just torques it each direction that it does, and it keeps everything nice and secure. And so we have no problems. But this is the 20-foot long, 12 feet wide by 8 feet tall. Now the 8 feet is the center. I've managed without a problem, even with this door height. I've had no problems getting in my buddy's pickup truck I've had a couple of SUVs in here, minivans, and I sneak them right under the door, no problem. Now, weighing down the bottom of the doors, I made my own pipes for the front door. I also made one for the back to keep the back end down. It's not a door, it's a wall. But I made my own pipe out of 3/4 inch hollow pipe, steel pipe. I just welded them all together into a string and made them the length I needed. And they're really handy for rolling the door up evenly, but also keeping the door tension on and helping with the wind resistance. Works rather well. There's a lot of different ways you can do it. You can even buy a pipe kit that you fill up with sand. I just preferred to make it myself because I wasn't going to spend all that money. So, but that's our garage in a box. You buy these, I bought mine anyways at Canadian Tire. We actually paid retail, which really hurt the pocketbook, but we couldn't afford to wait until the next sale. So, because we had to get the Monte Carlo finished and do work on it during the winter. So, but anyways, there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video. And you know, if you ever want to buy one of these things, I'll tell you right now, they're worth every penny, even if you had to pay the retail. It is worth the money. Shelter Logic are really good garages. If you put them together properly, you know, and keep those adjustments up as needed, you'll never ever have an issue, I don't think. I mean, we've got year 1. We'll do another video probably about year 3 and see how things still look. But so far, she's looking mighty good, guys. And, you know, it's a good, cheap way to get a building up without spending thousands and thousands of dollars. And you can still work on your vehicles and your snowmobiles in the winter and all that stuff. So anyways, take care. Happy YouTubing. We'll see you again on the next video.